last Sunday, we talked about how sometimes life comes with highs and lows, and it's just true for all of us. It's part of the human experience. Sometimes we have great days, and sometimes we have one of those days, difficult days. Life comes for all of us with highs and with lows. And with that in mind, I think it's good for us to realize that in those low times, it's okay for us to acknowledge that that's the season that we're in. I shared a couple weeks ago about how I found myself in an emergency room a few weeks back and just had no strength in my body due to an infection that had come. And at one point I was in the hospital bed in the emergency room, and I needed to get up out of the bed, and there were no rails or anything up at the time. There was nothing for me to grab hold of, and I was trying to get up out of the bed, and as I did, I had no strength, and I was struggling to do that. And as I did, the nurse and Rhonda, my wife, got on either side of me, and they like pushed me up and helped me to sit forward to be able to get up and out of the bed. And I remember, to be honest, just kind of how humbling that was in that moment to go, I need help, just to do something so simple. And if sometimes our physical bodies are in a place where we just need help to get up, it's okay for us to acknowledge that there's times when either emotionally or spiritually, you may need help just to move forward. Life comes with highs and lows. And there's times when we need to say, God, I need your help. I think that's the ultimate place to begin. God, I can't do this. Sometimes I think that's the most important and most liberating prayer that we can pray. We need salvation. I can't do it on my own. God, I'm weak. I need your help. So sometimes we pray that. And there also may be times when you need to ask that to somebody else. That's what the church is all about. We are a body that helps one another. We not only hear each other, but we're here for each other, and we help each other out. You may need to talk to somebody and ask someone, hey, can you help me? Maybe even a professional, a counselor, your doctor, in some way to say, I'm in this season, and in this season, I need help. I can tell you, I went to the hospital, they gave me some medication, the infection is out of my body, and I don't need help getting out of bed anymore. But in that moment, I really clearly needed someone to help me. And maybe you need to hear that if you're in a place where you need help, don't be afraid to ask. It's healthy for us to acknowledge at times, physically, spiritually, and emotionally, there's times when we may need help. I want to encourage you, if there's a step you need to take that step to move forward. For some of you, that next spiritual step may be to move forward in water baptism. We have a baptism service this Sunday where we'll be baptizing people in water. There's a meeting Wednesday night, tomorrow night about that. There's a link that's with this video that you can click on to get more information. But let me encourage you, if you've not yet been baptized in water, that you would take that step of obedience and trust God with that, go public with your faith, and watch the amazing difference that comes when we take that step of obedience and God can bring blessing. Thanks for taking a minute to watch this. Have a great day.